Viewers, this is Lal Chowk, the iconic Lal Chowk of Srinagar, where I am there. Times Now is getting you the ground situation from Jammu and Kashmir, a valley that was seeing record number of tourists until yesterday, until that laughter, that joy of the tourists was snatched away by those terrorists, by those absolutely dastardly attack that happened yesterday where several innocent civilians lost their lives. I am at Lal Chowk right now, and at this moment there is a bandh which is being observed in the valley. As you can see around me, Lal Chowk remained a bustling market where tourists would come, they would shop, they would experience what Jammu and Kashmir is all about, the culture of Jammu and Kashmir. But today, as you see, very few people here and the shops remain closed. In fact, in a short while from now, we're also expecting a protest march to take place in solidarity with the victims, with the innocent civilians who lost their lives and the families of those who suffered today. But, as we know that the Union Home Minister Amit Shah is also present in Jammu and Kashmir, he will be meeting with the families of those who have lost their loved ones in this absolutely dastardly attack by the terrorists in Pahalgam. And in a short while from now, we're also expecting him to be at the PCR hospital where the bodies of those who have lost their lives have been taken. But right now, remember, we were talking to a few tourists as well who are still around. Remember, there are tourists who remain fearless. They said to us that, nothing can stop us from visiting the valley. They cannot instill fear in our hearts, which they aim to do. And that is exactly the spirit of India that we talk about, that no external power can actually influence the Indian citizen. All right, we're slipping into a short break. We will come back from Lal Chowk for you. Let's quickly get to the breaking update that is coming in right now. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is at the PCR hospital where he also, I believe, will be briefing. Let's quickly cut across to that. All right, my colleague Priyank is joining us at the moment. Priyank, what's the latest that you have? Right now, as we speak, Union Home Minister, I believe, is going to be meeting with the families of those who lost their lives.
Will be reaching this PCR. The DGP of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir have already arrived. What we could also see that the victim family were taken inside this PCR, which is a police control room of the Jammu and Kashmir police. These family members have been taken inside to meet and see the final procession. Okay. Now let's cut to the visuals. There you can see in this carcade what we are expecting, that the Lieutenant Governor and the Home Minister of India, Amit Shah,
Visuals, as you can see on your screens, reaching the PCR hospital where, remember, the bodies of those who unfortunately lost in this dastardly attack have been taken. He's also going to be meeting with the families of the victims. Remember, the Prime Minister himself had directed the Home Minister to come and visit and meet with the families of those who have suffered this attack. All right, I have my colleague Priyank back with us. Priyank, get us the latest of what's happening there.
Asha, this is a slight clarification. This is a PCR, which is a police control room of the J&K police. The bodies were at the Skims Hospital, and from the Skims Hospital, the bodies have been shifted here. All those mortal remains have been shifted to this particular location where the wreathing ceremony will happen. Home Minister governor of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, the chief minister of Jammu and Kashmir, everyone is there. These carcades are going inside, but what I could also see that there's a bus which has been ferried inside, where the victim's family have been there. There was a small child who was also sitting on the front row, and he was still crying. So that is the kind of emotional trauma which the victim family is going through. Since the state is certainly standing along with these family members, they are hopeful that justice can be given to those family members who have lost their loved and dear one. But at this moment, what we can tell you to our viewers that since the bodies have been brought to the Srinagar Valley, from Anantnag zone, the bodies will be kept here, the mortal remains will be kept here, and from here, after paying homage, the mortal remains will be taken to the respective location. The best possibility is that the mortal remains will be first of all taken to the national capital at IGI airport, and from there the respective location of these family members will be brought to the national capital, and then the mortal remains will be sent there. But that is one part of this. Amit Shah, who has already done the security review, he will be taking a chopper so that he can do an aerial survey of the location where this incident happened, and he's also expected to meet the injured people, one of them who is at the Anantnag district hospital. So that is going to happen till 11:30. But on the other side, what we know that the rescue teams were there at the location from where our colleague Sohail was also reporting, and the coordinated search is still continuing. That is the most important aspect to eliminate all these terrorists who are still in hiding in the hilly area of this particular area of Pahalgam. What we have also seen that a very shameless reply which came out from the Defence Minister of Pakistan, where he is subtly shifting the onus on the homegrown terror module instead of very clear-cut proof of all the kind of terror attack which has happened and which has been hashed from the Pakistani soil.
Priyank, I'll come back to you. We're also getting live visuals, viewers, of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah paying homage to all those who've lost their lives in this absolutely dastardly attack by the terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam area. Those visuals, as you see on your screens, viewers, are of the Union Home Minister. Remember, he has been here since yesterday. He rushed to Jammu and Kashmir as soon as this attack took place, took a security review meeting as well. Right, so those are visuals, viewers, of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah paying homage. Remember, as a country, we are collectively mourning those who have lost their lives. We stand in solidarity with all the family members of those who've lost their lives. There is, of course, there is anger, there is despair, there is a lot of sadness, but there's also a resolve to fight terror, to give a reply, and a befitting reply at that, to the terrorists who have caused this attack, the perpetrators to be brought to justice. And that is something that the government of India has been saying since yesterday, that the perpetrators will be brought back to justice. And as we speak, remember, viewers, the Prime Minister has also cut short his Saudi Arabia visit. He's back home and he's going to be having a security review meeting as well. In fact, he's already, that meeting has already been underway. He is reviewing exactly what had happened and what's next few steps to be taken forward. While the Prime Minister does that in the national capital, we are also, seeing the Home Minister take cognizance of this matter, meet with those who have suffered in this absolutely dastardly attack. But right now, as I am speaking with you at Lal Chowk, I'm also joined by my colleague Sahil, who's at Pahalgam area right now. Sahil, get us the latest of what's happening there, the ground situation. I believe the entire area was cordoned off by security forces. Heavy security has been deployed now. What is exactly happening there?
Well, the anti-terror operation that was initiated after this attack by the Indian Army, Jammu and Kashmir Police and CRPF jointly is taking place. We are reporting from the same place where this attack took place yesterday in the afternoon, and my Vijay Shafiq will show you these exclusive pictures of senior officials of Indian Army, Jammu and Kashmir Police. They have in fact arrived here in Baisram Valley, and we are also expecting Home Minister Amit Shah here in some time. This is what we have been in fact told by the sources. At the same time, the police is also in fact investigating the matter. The first piece of the evidence that the security forces have got is an unregistered motorcycle. It is black color motorcycle that the security forces have in fact seized from the attack spot, and it is under investigation. There are other elements of in fact of this case which are being thoroughly investigated. Some people will be in fact summoned for the questioning, but at the moment the anti-terror operation that was initiated yesterday in fact by the Indian Army is continuously taking place. And this valley, it's a small valley, Baisram Valley, also known as Switzerland, and in fact it's surrounded by the forest, a huge forest area. Their dense forest area is there, and that's what in fact it is taking time. In fact security forces are there on ground, and Indian Army is in fact conducting this search and combing operation here in Baisram Valley. The terrain is in fact difficult. We have seen throughout the night the Indian Army Jawans, the para commandos who are part of this operation, and in fact the surveillance is being done by the in fact the drone cameras, as well as the helicopters are also hovering over this place. Senior officials are also arriving here at this spot. If Home Minister Amit Shah visits this place, this will be a big message in fact to the terrorists that these sort of terror attacks cannot in fact bring down the morale of security forces in Jammu and Kashmir, particularly in Kashmir Valley, or fighting this terrorism and Pakistan's proxy war from 90s onwards. There have been multiple successful operations that the Indian Army and other security agencies have conducted after 2019. Top Jaish and Lashkar commanders have been killed, but at this point in time when I'm speaking, the anti-terror operation is going on with full force. Indian Army Jawans, para commandos, the Jammu and Kashmir Police, the SOG corps are also in fact part of this operation. It is taking place. There are discussions being done in this Baisram Valley how to proceed with this anti-terror operation, but these forests are being in fact searched and combed by the security forces.
Sahil, I'll come back to you. I'm also joined by my colleagues Yavar and Priyank as the Union Home Minister pays homage to the victims of those who lost their lives. On the broadcast, viewers, I'm also joined by certain tourists who were at Pahalgam yesterday. Let's talk to them and understand what exactly had happened. आप कल पहलगाम में थी?
जी, हम पहलगाम में थे और हम लोग उतर कर आ चुके थे, लेकिन जब वो ऐसा हुआ फिर अपने होटल में थे अंदर सेफ में, फिर हम लोग को बाहर नहीं जाने दिया गया। और आज सुबह हम लोग की 1 बजे आज हमारी फ्लाइट थी। मैं छत्तीसगढ़ से आई हूँ और मेरे हस्बैंड और 2 बच्चे हैं। हम लोग की फ्लाइट है 1 बजे, तो हम लोग को सुबह निकलने नहीं दे रहे थे। बहुत सी सिक्योरिटी चेक होगी उसके बाद ही जाने देंगे। फिर सुबह सिक्योरिटी चेक हुई, हम लोग होटल वाले से बोले हम लोग को जाने दो। सिक्योरिटी चेक वाले आ नहीं रहे थे। फिर 8 बजे हम लोग को बोले कि आप लोग जा सकते हैं।
तो कल जब आपको पता लगा इस अटैक के बारे में, ये शाम तक खबर आई थी, हुआ दोपहर में और शाम के बीच में ये अटैक हुआ था, कब तक आप लोगों को पता चला? क्या माहौल था वहाँ पर? क्या कुछ सिचुएशन थी, अगर आप बता सकें?
एक्चुअली हम लोग पहलगाम से थोड़े दूर में थे और फिर जब तक हमारा मोबाइल चालू हुआ 4 बजे जब वापस आए, तो जब फिर हम लोग को हमारे फैमिली वाले से मैसेज आने लगा कि तुम लोग पहलगाम में थे, कि तुम लोग सेफ हो कि नहीं, और बाकी मैसेज आने लगा। और जो हमारे ट्रैवल वाले एजेंट हैं उन लोग ने भी कॉल किया कि आप लोग का आज बेताब वैली का टूर है, तो आप लोग सेफ हो कि नहीं, आप लोग अपने होटल में जाइए और सेफ रहिए, अंदर ही रहना, बाहर नहीं निकलना। और बाकी पुलिस वाले हैं बाहर और अपना मतलब घबराना मत। लेकिन हम लोग बोलते हम लोग इस होटल में नहीं रहेंगे, हमको श्रीनगर जाना है। लेकिन रात हो गया था तो बोले रात में भी आना सेफ नहीं है, इसलिए आप वहीं रहिए, अंदर सेफ रहिए।
So viewers, there is of course that certain concern about the safety and security, but there are also those who have been in Kashmir and they say that we will keep coming back to Kashmir because no terror attack can actually break our resolve. We're slipping into a short break and we'll come back to you and get more voices from the Kashmir Valley. Stay tuned, viewers.